For the most part, it seems that summers are typically pretty slow for good game releases, but every now and then one slips by. Last year's Transformers War for Cybertron was amazing. Just going back and watching old gameplay footage really brought a smile to my face. Unfortunately, High Moon Studios' latest Transformers game, Dark of the Moon, falls flat on its face in comparison to its older, more attractive sibling.
3 years have passed since we last saw the Decepticons. Despite our best efforts, Megatron and his army have evaded us. Some of our human allies believe the Decepticons have fled the Earth, defeated. I wish that were true.
Released on June 14th alongside this summer's blockbuster movie release of the same name, Dark of the Moon gives us an original story that would be a prequel to set up the events for the movie. You'll play through 6 hours of unexceptional gameplay as some of your favorite Autobots and Decepticons. 3 years following the events in Revenge of the Fallen, the Autobots are on a mission to hunt down and destroy the remaining Decepticons on the planet. The remaining missions follow the Decepticons as they try to prevent the Autobots from providing humanity with new mech tech technology. Unfortunately, the game's 7 chapters feel more like a hodgepodge of unimportant story elements until the final few missions where we really see how the game ties in with the movie. Compared to War of Cybertron, Dark of the Moon has fewer but longer levels, which makes it feel as though there are less characters and content. Each mission puts you in the shoes of a different character, including Bumblebee, Ironhide, Soundwave, and Starscream, each with a different and unique playstyle. The levels are linear, which suits the game nicely, but they really should have been designed on a much grander scale to really let you feel like a badass giant robot. On top of this, there's no co-op in the campaign, which is a greatly missed feature found in its predecessor. Taking the battle online lets you once again play through Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, and Territories game types, with 4 classes of robots that you can level up and unlock special abilities. Scouts are fast stealth warriors with sniper rifles, Hunters are engineers who can fly, Warriors are your slow-moving heavy damage dealers, and Commanders offer support abilities like healing. Each class may be customized to your liking with unique and custom skins as well as weapons and abilities. I really enjoyed the multiplayer in War for Cybertron, but Dark of the Moon again suffers from small, uninteresting levels and a few technical problems. Though the campaign and multiplayer offers a variety of gameplay mechanics, the controls feel weird at times. The Transformers have 3 different forms: your classic robot form where you have access to 2 unique weapons and 2 unique special abilities, vehicle form where you can drive or fly at extreme speeds, and a new stealth form that gives vehicle form access to powerful weaponry. What's odd though is that the stealth form can jump and strafe. Driving sideways and jumping in a car just feels weird. I wish the developers would have created a sequel to War for Cybertron instead of rushing to pump out a title to coincide with their movie release. In the end, you're getting several underdeveloped game genres mixed into a single title. The game's graphics are a mixed bag. The environments are washed out and look pretty bad. There's some nice detail here and there, but for the most part everything looks very blah. These visuals make it tough to tell when you're actually taking and dealing significant damage as well. The frame rate is smooth and constant, but there is terrible screen tearing and texture popping. The pre-rendered cutscenes look amazing and are entertaining, but the in-game cutscenes don't look so hot. Perhaps I'm just spoiled by the amazing computer graphics in the movies that my expectations are too high. I realize that's hardware limitations, but that's just how I feel when I play a game based on a movie with such great special effects. While playing through some levels, the game also randomly locked up and started loading, sometimes right in the middle of combat. If that doesn't pull you right out of the immersion, I don't know what would. Luckily, you're presented with some top quality background music, and of course, the wonderful cast of voice actors from the movies and cartoons.
Laserbeak, you will find your weaponry to be less effective against full-sized Autobots. Find glowing holographic objects in the base and assume their forms.
It may seem like I've been bashing the game to pieces, as there are many flaws, but the game itself is still pretty fun, especially if you're a fan of giant badass Transformers who can blast the shit out of everything in their path. There's nothing here that we haven't seen before. I just prefer last year's game better. The characters were cooler, the levels were better designed, and overall, it was just a better game. On its own, this title is pretty average, but when compared to War for Cybertron, it's just a big letdown. I give the developers props for coming up with some great ideas. I just feel that they were underdeveloped and rushed. Slow down, High Moon, take your time and give us the awesome Transformers game that we all want. Check out the full write-up and screenshots over at ZeitgeistGameReview.com. Stay up to date by following me on Twitter and Facebook, and make sure to check out all of the other great gaming entertainment on the Game Station. Don't forget to subscribe and press the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching.